Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is February 28th, the final day of February. Can we all come together and say, thank God? Whether you believe in God, whether you believe in the universe, a higher power, February is almost over. This is the last stream in February. I've never been more excited for February to end in my entire life. Quick shout out to my brother, Scott Gagan. Happy birthday. Happy 51st, I believe.
Birthday. Wow.
51.
Okay.
But Ronnie, February is over. Thank God, right? This was literally, so first off, so people know, February is historically one of the most bullish months for crypto, especially during a bull market.
Womp womp.
We've had, I think, 13 out of the last 14 years have been in the positive, and not just in the positive, but like 8, 9, 10, 11, up to 15%. I'll check it while we're live on the stream. We're probably going to end February down like 20% or something crazy as a whole. It has been a drastic month, but guess what? The good news, right? We always look for the good news. We are only 13 hours away. Actually, we're only 12 hours and 54 minutes away for this terrible month of February to finally be over. How are you doing today?
I'm kind of sad that Black History Month is coming to an end, and you have done nothing for me this entire month. So,
nothing?
I mean, so we got to figure that out. Thank you. And two, I'm just done with crypto, bro. I think it's time to get out. I'm just kidding.
What?
Just kidding.
Oh,
yeah.
hell no. Nah.
Well, here's the thing.
Hell no.
Hell no. To the no. It's a special month, or it's a special like bull run. Like it feels like we're not following the like historical trends. Like nothing seems the same. We got a president of the United States launching a crypto, trademarking the name, by the way, and going to be launching metaverse and NFT platforms. I'm going to talk about that here in a second because Trump, you're starting to fucking piss me off. You know what I mean? I get it. We're Trump guys, but come on, you know? But you know, it's an odd year, obviously with the ETFs, a lot more people into the celebrity meme coin meta. So the meme coin space is crazy. So to me, it's not like strange for us to be kind of like breaking the norms. So we'll see if March is bullish, but it will feel good to get out of February because February has been catastrophic.
Yeah, we do have some big things to celebrate here, guys. Our fear and greed index has went from 20 to 21. So big bullish stuff happening in the crypto space. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I called this, but every single stream that we do is recorded, right? Every single stream. Chat, you guys know. When we went from 64,000 back in November to 85,000, I'm like, we're probably due for a correction. I'm not hot, but you can go turn the AC down. And then, so, I mean, anytime, if you guys have been in crypto long enough, you understand that if you go from $64,000 to $108,000, you're going to have some sort of a correction. I personally didn't think it was going to come as violently and as quickly as possible. But when we first ran from 64,000 to 90,000, I go, hey, we should probably correct to 75,000. That's just what Bitcoin typically does because of the Trump news, because of the inauguration, which turned out to be one of the biggest buy the rumor, sell the news events in the crypto world, which we probably should have expected. Look, I don't want to say I'm a genius and I called it.
Shut the fuck.
No, I'm saying I'm not, because it could have went both ways, right? It really could have.
Yeah, we were expecting some sort of like major pullback. I mean, to be honest, like after this started happening, you know, early November after the election, I was thinking like, ain't no way we're going to just keep going parabolic. But if you think about it, like we kind of had like catalysts along the way, like bullish catalysts. Like we couldn't really sell the news until Trump got in office and actually tried to do something, right? And once he got in office, we saw what he was doing. It turns out the things that we wanted, like the strategic Bitcoin reserve, we're not going to get that right away. And we may be getting a crypto stockpile. And these tariffs are kind of just fucking us. Yeah, you know, the tariffs are kind of fucking us.
I see a comment from Pepe on Sui. What is Pepe on Sui? I kind of like that. The blue Pepe.
I fuck with that.
I kind of like that. Pepe on Sui. I'm gonna send you guys.
Yeah, come on. Slide in. We need some sponsorships, baby. Slide in the DMs.
No, I kind of like that actually. I think if the markets pick up, I like Sui. And I think that every blockchain deserves to have a nice little Pepe. I don't mind a blue Pepe.
If the team is good on Pepe on Sui, what's up? Because I'm looking for good old school boys club like old school memes. I'm tired of these fucking celebrity tokens. Bro.
Really, dude? I have the president of Nicaragua. He's looking to launch a meme coin. You sure you don't want to promote?
I bet that motherfucker is, right?
You sure you don't want to promote?
Absolutely.
Dude, how about the Central African Republic? That one we all should have known.
On Black History Month too. That's crazy.
On the Super Bowl. I literally did not watch. I mean, the Super Bowl was pretty shitty. Fly, Eagles, fly. I didn't watch a single snap of the Super Bowl because I was glued into the Central African Republic chart. Did decent on that, but got wrecked on the Libra token. We can't talk about that. I might jump off the bill.
Oh yeah. Or the guy drinking bleach. He's
like, talk about Libra. Very. I'll never go to Argentina. There was one time in my life where I thought that. There was one time,
Argentina.
Bro, there was one time in my life I thought I might marry a nice Argentinian Jew, but never again. You know, I'll never venture all the way down there.
Right.
It's like
we'll see. We'll see what she looks like first.
It's a 10-hour.
We'll see what
probably
she looks like first.
Probably looks good.
Fire.
Probably looks
Blue
good,
eyes.
but it will only be when Javier Milei is impeached. That curly-headed fuck.
Yeah. How about Donald Trump? Donald Trump started to piss me off a little bit. He needs to chill the fuck out with his DeFi stuff. First of all, Epstein files, big nothing burger, by the way. And look at, I'm neutral. I'm not neutral, but like, you know, I'm gonna call motherfuckers out. And this whole crypto thing, he needs to chill the fuck out. It's really fucking it up for everybody.
Chat, let me know. Do we keep freezing or is it just my shitty internet? Because I
think we're good.
My screen, like every 10 seconds, it's just like,
yeah.
Libra? Okay, cool. I don't know what it is. It's just my screen. I keep getting blurred up here. But guys, almost 2,000 people in here. We're going to be talking about whether it's time to buy or sell. If you guys have been watching our show for quite some time, you probably know our answers. We're pretty perma bullish. I mean, we've been perma bullish since. I mean, if you're creating content at $15,000 Bitcoin and a $900 ETH, and you're bullish at those times at an $8 Solana, you're probably still going to be bullish here. But I will be honest, my time frame has changed a lot just based off the charts, right? Yeah. Before I was saying historical data, October 2025. I think that Trump getting inaugurated actually sped up that process a lot. I don't think we're done yet. I don't think we're in a bear market. I think that this correction was expected.
Pepe after he's trying to fuck, dude.
Who is?
Pepe on Sweet's trying to fuck.
What they say? Pull up their comment.
You handsome, bro. Continue there, your thought.
Pepe on Sweet, are you
chill the fuck out.
First off,
chill the fuck
are you
out.
a human? Are you a frog? Like
froggy, you know?
So, but here's the thing. Trump sped it up a little bit. Like if you just look at the charts, I don't think that we're in a bear market. I do think that we have one more run up. I do believe that we have one massive run up for Bitcoin, for a lot of altcoins, also for a lot of the top meme coins. I do believe that a lot of these meme coins, not necessarily that we've talked about, maybe some that we've talked about might be dead, but a lot of the good ones, Brett, Mog, SPX, Giga, these will all make a comeback as well. All-time highs aren't guaranteed for meme coins, but I think that we're going to see a strong recovery. But I do think that we're going to see a lot of all-time highs for a lot of the top altcoins. I follow a lot of really good technical analysis guys on YouTube that I've been following for like 9-10 years, or I guess 8 years since I've been in crypto. And they even are saying too, they're like, the bull run hasn't technically started yet.
Yeah.
Because only 3 tokens have hit an all-time high compared to back in 2022, 2021. 20, 25, 30% of tokens were hitting all-time highs. So technically, I know this sounds crazy, Bitcoin has had a bull run, but the entire crypto space has not yet had a bull run. But what we're learning is that it's always going to be different, right? Like in 2021, it was Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, NFT, like kind of all simultaneously together. This cycle, it was Bitcoin, a couple altcoins, right? BNB, Solana, Litecoin, Tron all had all-time highs, but meme coins started to run. So it's always going to be different. I'm still perma bullish. Let me know your thoughts, though. Are we still in a bull run, or is it time to just sell everything right now and move to Thailand?
Yeah. Get some. What's up with the lady boys? You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey,
I think I had a dude. I think I had a dream
about a lady boy.
Yeah,
nigga, keep that to yourself.
Nothing happened. We were just in Thailand and we just saw a lady boy and said something. But I think
I was probably smashing.
Was it a dream?
I'm just getting friction from a stranger. You know. Anyways, okay. I mean, you know. Anyways, that's an argument right there. But here's the thing. Like, I don't like ladyboys, okay, for the record, okay? But if there's some out there, you know.
Definitely not an argument. I mean, just because a man with a penis is looking like a girl, it doesn't mean it's a girl. Historically.
Yeah, technically and historically, right?
So what's the argument?
Trump's president, so it's now officially a dude.
And Andrew Tate's in Florida, so it's for sure,
dude. How about great Ron DeSantis dunking on him a little bit? And I saw Candace Owens kind of speak out about him. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so obviously like XRP and some of the other top altcoins, like, you know, even Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, they didn't hit all-time highs in 2021, and that was because, and I think I'm freezing, but I think I'm good. But that was because you know, the whole SEC situation, in my opinion, not Litecoin and Bitcoin Cash, but a lot of cryptos and coins hit, you know, all-time highs in 2017. It didn't hit in 2021, and of course we had like BNB hitting all-time highs. Of course, Solana hit all-time highs. We had, of course, Bitcoin hitting all-time highs, you know, and those sorts of things this cycle. So I don't know. We had some, you know, new meme coins hitting all-time highs, but the OG meme coins did hit all-time highs. Dogecoin did hit an all-time high. Shiba Inu didn't. Pepe did. It's new to the space, you know. It actually launched in the middle of a fucking bear market. But yeah, it's an interesting time. And to me, like, I think the story remains the same, that we're kind of in uncharted territories. And I watch content from all over the crypto space. Technical analysis guys, tried and true guys that just do content. You know, Discover Crypto. Shout out to those guys. Cryptos Are Us. You know, I watch him like all the time. I know he's working on Karate Combat. Do I have a little bruise here?
You been boxing?
Yeah, I was.
You get punched?
I was grappling. Yeah. I mean, my neck is, we'll talk about that.
Whoa. Keep that off camera. Eh?
I know, I'm about to catch a lot of fucking heat from someone. But anyways, it's just, we're in uncharted territories, and it's kind of tough to tell what's going on. The fact that, our president's getting so involved with blockchain, the blockchain in general, and he's launching like a metaverse and NFT platform, which I don't fucking know if that's good or bad, but I just hope that we actually care about the space and we're not doing it to make a quick buck while we're in the presidency and just dip out when we're done.
Yeah. Everyone needs to take a deep breath.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to understand where we're at in this cycle. You have to understand that we ran from 64,000. Let me go ahead and pull this up.
Yeah.
We went from 64,000 to $108,000 Bitcoin. A lot of it was based off hype, right? I mean, we were trading here in this range. We're still trading above where we were for most of the year, back in March until pretty much November, when it looked like Donald Trump was going to win the election. We ran in a straight line to $108,000. This has never happened before. A correction was always expected. Like I said when I started the stream, I didn't expect it to happen as violently, as quickly as it did. But that's what happens when you have the single largest liquidation day in crypto history. It was over $8 billion in a single day, wiped out from the markets. Then you have presidents of Argentina with crazy hair launching shit coins, rugging people for billions of dollars. And then you have a Bybit hack worth over $1.5 billion, which led to another massive liquidation day. I saw last night, right now, I don't know if you saw it, but there was a guy that was trading on Binance that tried to long the market for $21 million, liquidated instantly.
Yeah.
So if you think your trading losses are bad, it could always be worse. Someone lost $21 million yesterday trying to leverage trade in the markets.
Here's the thing, big shout out to Crash. Is Clay out there still fucking making money when the market's dipping? And can we just go back to the times where Crash was just talking about meme coins? Can we go back to those times when not every celebrity and their mom was like talking shit, and launching some sort of token? So shout out to Crash, man. Really.
Crash is G, and he also gave away $100,000. So let's get through the markets real quick, and then we're going to get through some news, because not as bad as it was when I woke up this morning. All right, we're getting good. We're getting better. So $83,000 Bitcoin, almost $84,000 Bitcoin. And I think last night, Roddy, I was well asleep. I went to bed at 9, slept peacefully. We were trading. Look at this. We were at $85,000 right when I went to bed. And we dropped all the way down to 77,000. I'm almost glad I'm here in America on East Coast. If I was in China, Rodney,
freaking the fuck out.
If I was in China, I probably would have sold everything. Just kidding. But we went all the way down to, I think, 77,000. That's what I saw online. We're recovering nicely today. $84,000. Yes, we're still bullish. ETH, $2,200. I mean, ETH has been just lagging behind all cycle. And to be honest, if you would have said, hey, Bitcoin's at $83,000, would ETH be at $2,200? I would say, hell no.
Hell no.
If you were to say Bitcoin's at $108,000,
yeah,
ETH was still at what, like 2,900, 3,000? ETH has been underperforming. XRP is still up 4x from pretty much where it was trading all year. XRP is at $2.13. Solana's up 4% on the day at $145. Solana fell all the way down to $127, which I really do believe Solana is oversold. I think that Solana is going to do well. I still think that Solana could potentially hit all-time highs this cycle, over $290. So Solana just has a lot of hate on it right now because of all the scam tokens, the crime, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I'm still bullish on Solana. I still like Solana. Dogecoin, $29 billion market cap. Cardano's at 62 cents. Tron is at 22 cents. Litecoin holding up strong. We talked about Litecoin a little bit on the show yesterday.
Yeah.
Litecoin, I mean, just look at the chart. Litecoin is literally...
It's because we're memeing. Oh, yeah.
On the year. I mean, it's literally like, this is from November when Donald Trump won.
Oh, yeah.
It's been holding up the strongest. I mean, just look at these last 3 months, chat, for Litecoin. I mean, looking pretty strong. Compare that with a token like Solana. I'm guessing this probably looks like it fell off a cliff in the past. Look at this. So you just compare. This is what most charts look like. Most meme coin charts. Everything's fallen off a cliff. Litecoin, Tron, XRP have all held up pretty strong. Avalanche is at $21. Sweet. $277. We also said this yesterday. This is a good buy opportunity, but it looks like a lot of these, I mean, SWE was trading above $5. Avalanche was above $21. Chainlink was above $30. So all of these are down over 50% since their all-time highs this cycle. And this cycle, I pretty much mean this year. It was only about a year. This actual year, calendar year 2025. So it's only been about a month. All of these altcoins are down about 50% plus, but not Litecoin, not Tron, and not XRP. Pepe, holy shit. Holy shit balls, Pepe.
I mean, still top 30. I mean,
it's still doing well, but
yeah.
I mean, just, we were at an $11 billion market cap.
Yeah.
It's at a $3.3 billion market cap. So before we get into any of the other blood, it's just like, if you do believe in crypto and you do believe this is a, the top altcoins and top meme coins will rebound, this is when you buy the cryptocurrency projects that you're bullish on, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to do. No one wants to do it. I've been buying. Literally, it sucks, but this is when you make money.
Yeah.
You buy the fear. And I don't know if I've seen crypto Twitter this fearful since FTX, Terra Luna, Celsius, Voyager, et cetera, back in 2021, 2022.
Yeah, well, we saw the fear and greed index, and that is true. People are kind of scared right now, and it makes sense. Even though the market's still high, and even though like people are saying, "Oh, we're in a bear market," like some guy was on my comment section yesterday saying, "Oh, it's a bear market, you idiot! Can't you see?" It's like it's not a fucking bear market. We're having a dip. Now, if Bitcoin, I think officially, right, if Bitcoin gets under like 50K, then we could say it's starting to turn into a bear market, and who knows, maybe it'll go down that low. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the crypto space right now, there's a lot of fear. A lot of people are freaking out, and it's not just retail; it's institutions. We're seeing a lot of BlackRock, ARK, there's like Wall Street selling, because when you think about like risky investments, crypto is the riskiest. To a lot of other people, not to us, but to a lot of other people. And when there's fear in the markets, people want to sidestep the market. Sidestep the market. Institutional money, the way they create like generational wealth and people with lots of money, they sidestep these massive dumps, right? They probably have insider information that we don't know. Shout out to Nancy Pelosi and everybody else in fucking Congress. Shout out to Bernie Sanders. They probably have information that we don't know, and they want to take their massive amount of money, let the market dump a little bit, and buy back when it's cheaper, and transfer more wealth. So I'm not surprised for any of this right now, but I just hope that this tariff situation gets worked out. Because remember, we have an entire month of Trump negotiating with China, with Mexico, and Canada. And in my opinion, that's the most important thing to look out for, to see how that situation is resolved. Can we come to some sort of agreement where we don't need fucking tariffs?
You know how it's going to come. What's going to happen is pretty much.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw what happened. Like Mexico, Canada, China, the EU, China. They all rely on America, and Trump's just using these tariffs to get what he wants, and they're all going to bend the knee. You think Justin Trudeau up in Canada drinking his Tim Hortons is going to buckle up to Trump? No, he's going to bend the knee to Trump. We'll pull this and we'll get into the top news. So here is February, guys. We were all very, very bullish on February going into this month based off of historical data, just like we were with October. I mean, October was a terrible month, and we still finished up over 10% here on the month of October. We were expecting something similar on February 13th. We were streaming saying, hey, maybe we'll get some rallies.
Psych.
Turns out we weren't. This is the second worst February in the entire crypto space. And if you just take a look at this column here, guys, you can see why we were so bullish on it. I mean, February is one of the most bullish months. An average return for Bitcoin over 12.39%.
What?
And you can see we had 18%, 20%, 23%, 11%, 36%. And typically, look at the month of February in a bull run, 36%.
Oh.
And here we are today, guys, at 19.83%. Honestly, dump a little bit more. Let's just do around 20%. Down 20%. Fuck it. We deserve it. We've been too bullish. Give us a minus 20%. But how about that? History does not repeat itself. Well, even in a bull run,
it could. I mean, look at March. March is pretty bullish. If we go down, right? I think it's a little more bullish than February historically. So that's actually kind of promising,
I mean, and it has a potential because of how bad we're down. Bad we're down. How down bad we is. It could be fucking bullish. I mean, like in 2013, we had 172% increase. I don't think we're going to get there, but if we are in a bull run, and if the markets do turn around, I wouldn't be surprised if we see the second best month ever for crypto in March, which would probably be over 30%. So still a lot of reasons to be bullish on. Let's get into the news, guys. If you are watching this online, make sure to retweet this on Twitter, on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe. Let's get into some cryptocurrency news now.
Yeah, smash the repost. It's easy to do. We have some words of wisdoms from some of our greatest crypto minds in the space, Michael Saylor and CZ. CZ says, dips are part of the free markets, not financial advice. I fucking love that. You got to add that in there. If you are stressed about it, you should probably reduce your investment size. That is, if you view crypto as an investment. So that's interesting right there, because I think the reason why a lot of people are freaking out is because they're overexposed. And this is something we talk about all the time. It's like people always say, don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And what I mean by that, it's like, if you're investing like rent money or shit you need for like your everyday life, like you're going to have to sell at a loss. And that's not where you want to be, because I know we hear those crazy stories about people making a ton of money, but the truth is sometimes you need to hold for an extended period of time. Like if you sell now, right? Who knows? Maybe March is extremely bullish. Maybe we're up 60% everywhere on the month. And you lost because you invested money you had to lose. He says, for me, it's a worldwide shift. I exited the old world 11 years ago. So I like that because I think right now it is a worldwide shift. I think crypto is being recognized. And I think if you zoom out and just ignore what's been going on last month, down 20%, I think that the perception on cryptocurrency is changing. I think people are starting to recognize it a little more. Now, we read an article yesterday that did talk about the fact that a lot of people are, recognizing crypto as like a place where you have, people like, Dave Portnoy, all these like big guys launching shit and just rugging you. But I think a lot of people are still going to be left over from those rugs and still like appreciate the space for what it is. And that's how I got into crypto. Like I got into meme coins, shit coins, high taxes, got rugged. But I actually stayed in the space because I thought it was pretty cool.
The tax tokens were crazy, right? Like where you had like 10, 20, there was a 25% tax, which is wild. I think you brought up something important though. A lot of people are freaking out because you said that they're overexposed. Being overexposed in crypto isn't really too big of a deal for me. I think most of us are 80, 90% into crypto.
Yeah.
The issue is when you're losing money, right? If you have all your money parked in Sol, ETH, SWI, it's just a normal dip, right? It's just a normal correction. But the problem is when you are investing that Sol into meme coins and those are down 90% and then you settle loss. So I think what we're seeing right now is a lot of people, and I'm speaking from experience, from myself and my friends, a lot of people have invested a lot of money into meme coins. They've lost a lot of money, right? Tremendous amounts of money that could have been parked in ETH, Sol, SWI, et cetera. And then a lot of people are leverage trading. They're leverage trading because they see people like Crashes Clay, which I think he's a net positive for the space. He made $5 million on this dip.
Yeah.
So they're saying, oh, wait, let me try to short the market. Let me try to long the market. When you get liquidated, you lose completely, right? If you put your money into ETH and Sol and it's down 50, 60%, you still have the same amount of Sol that you had before, right? So you have the chance to come up. When you get liquidated, you lose money. You're out. Your money is gone. There's no chance for it to come back. You're getting liquidated. So we always say, do not leverage trade. It's the easiest way to get absolutely fucking wrecked. And we have some comments on Instagram. I'm on Instagram right now. Dachi Shakira, I butcher that name a lot, says, hey, Jake, I want to know about Sol. Holding Sol is worth the returns. Let me take that question to Rodney. Rodney, holding Sol right now at $143, good or bad?
I worry about Sol because the main reason, in my opinion, why Sol recovered so crazy was one, remember it had that negative association with Sam Bankman-Fried, Alameda Research, FTX, and went down to $8, I think, for like a day. I think it would average for like a little while, it was like $12. And it went absolutely insane. But the reason was, in my opinion, was because of the Solana meme coin craze and most recently Pump Fund and those sorts of things. I worry that Solana is just going to be known for a place where celebrities take their fucking meme coins and launch it and rug people within a day. That being said, I think that Solana will recover. I think it will. I don't know if it's going to go do these crazy numbers. And the reason why I think it's going to do okay is because I think that Trump, obviously the biggest token on Solana right now is the Trump coin. And I do think that he's not going to let that fail. I mean, we'll talk about some news here in a second, but he announced kind of some utility for it, I guess. But when it comes to, just meme coins and stuff like that, I just think that Solana right now is just like, oh, this is a place where you go to make shit coins and rug people. It's not like Ethereum where, it's been lagging, but like we believe in it, as a real, like, true technology and those sorts of things. So I think it is a buy. I would just be very careful.
Yep. And people are saying, what's the price that you think that Sol will hit?
People are saying $1,000. I think people just,
not anymore. I mean, dude, there was a time like earlier this cycle that I thought Bitcoin was going to go above 200,000. I thought ETH, early, like last year, I was like, oh, ETH hit $5,000 in 2021. It should hit $8,000 in 2025, right? But this cycle was so different. And then obviously now that we're here in January, and I think that there's potentially one more massive run up, a 200,000 plus Bitcoin. I don't even know if it's in the cards. I'll be very happy. I think that we will get to all time highs. I'll be very happy if we go above $125,000 Bitcoin.
I agree. Let's talk about Eleanor Terrett making a post because the SEC made a big announcement on meme coins. So check this out. The SEC's Division of Corporate Finance has just put out a guidance on meme coins saying they are not securities and are akin to collectibles. Quote, it's the division's view that transactions in the type of meme coins described in the statement do not involve the offer and sale of securities under the federal securities law. As such, persons who participate in the offer and sale of meme coins do not need to register their transactions with the commissions under the Securities Act of 1993, Security Act, or fall within one of the Securities Act exemptions from registration. Accordingly, neither meme coin purchasers nor holders are protected by the federal securities law. So what they're saying is meme coins are not securities, which is something I kind of knew because back when, Robinhood was delisting a bunch of these like Cardano and Matic and stuff like that, they never delisted SHIB or like Dogecoin or anything because the SEC never went after meme coins. So this is kind of, obviously Trump launched a meme coin, right? He's a big daddy president. He's going to get what he wants. But they're just clarifying that meme coins are not security. It's something we knew, but they're actually saying it. But you're not protected, right? So you can't be moaning. There's no legal, things you can do when someone launches a meme coin, right? So if it's a meme coin, I think that if people are like, that are like pretty much, clear about that when they launch it, it's every man for himself. And I think that's good. It puts the personal responsibility back on the investor because a lot of people get upset when they get rugged, but it's like, motherfucker, you know what you're doing. You know that you're getting into some crazy, shady shit. So this, in my opinion, opened the floodgates a little more, right? And then we had Dave Portnoy going on Fox News talking about...
No, he did not.
Yeah, he's talking about greed. So another promise lived up to. The only man who says what he does and does what he says 100% of the time. This motherfucker's been in crypto for a fucking month and acts like he's a fucking guru and shit. Like there's been plenty of meme coin guys who've been on national television to talk about their fucking shit coin, I said if I'd have Jail Still merch next time I was on Fox, and I did it, right? So, it's going to release the floodgates for more meme coin people. The degeneracy doesn't stop. Hopefully, Soul survives.
Yeah, let's pull up the Jail Stool chart while we're here. Let's just see how it's performing.
Or Greed 3.
And actually up on the day, but I don't know, Rodney. I've only looked at a million charts in my life, and this one is looking kind of dead. And that's because of the work he did. I mean, he had a real opportunity with Jail Stool to send this thing to the gigabillions.
It might recover. We've seen some
recoveries. I mean, it was dead to 20 plus million. And it went back up to 100. So anything is possible. We had this chat before on the stream. Do we buy Jail Stool here at a giga bottom, $10 million market cap? Will it recover? He's on Fox News shilling it. I don't know. I think his Greed 3 though, because of how much he's hyping it, how much he's promoting it, it could have success, but everything is down right now, right? Every single meme coin. I don't know one meme coin that's over a month old that's doing well, but I still do have confidence in the meme coin space. I think that the meme coin space got a little bit screwed because of pump fund, because of the amount of volume of meme coins that were launched. I mean, you said 10 million, 30 million that were launching this year, like a crazy amount. But the top meme coins will survive. And just as quickly as the meme coins have taken a hit, right, down 80%, they can also pump that quickly. You have to understand there's not that much money in the meme coin space. Let's look at the top memes.
It's recycled, yeah.
Pull this up, Coach, if you can. Here's the top meme coins right now, but let's just use SPX as an example. It's a $500 million market cap. That's not much. $500 million market cap is not that much. So when you're talking about Ethereum recovering, Solana recovering, like you're talking about tens, 20, 30, 40, 50 billions of dollars flooding into these tokens to get back to their all-time highs. I think SPX's all-time high is around 1.4 billion. It's a 3x. It just needs 3 times the amount of money, which has already been in the project, to go back in to hit all-time highs. So I'm still bullish on meme coins. I'm actually more bullish on top meme coins than I am on projects like Solana recovering.
Top.
It's so much easier for these tokens to recover. And obviously, people are like, meme coins are dead. Yeah, meme coins are dead. Just like Las Vegas casinos dead, right? No one goes to Vegas anymore to gamble, even though people have lost so much money. It's like the meme coin space will never die. Attention will never die. Hype will never die. I'm expecting a strong meme coin recovery once the markets turn back around. And I'm hoping that we hit a bottom here pretty soon. It looks like Bitcoin, hopefully, guys, hopefully the pain is over. But there's only one way to find out, and that's just through time. But I mean, I was expecting 83K to be the bottom. We went down to 77, back up to 83. Whew, it's a wild time in the crypto space. I mean, the month of February, we literally were at $105,000 Bitcoin 1 month ago today.
Yeah.
And now we're down to 83K.
Yeah. And let's go to, people keep asking about Trump token, and we'll talk about Trump coin here in a second here. So Crypto, shout out to Crypto, made this, clip this video up for us, and it shows the Trump coin just kind of get roasted on a political level. So, and it's kind of unfair. We'll talk about it here in a second, but we'll see what he has to say.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, let's make corruption criminal again. 3 days before his inauguration, President-elect Trump launched the Trump meme coin. Trump's partners and some investors based in China pumped up the price, making hundreds of millions of dollars with early selling while the price was high. As they sold, though, the price plummeted. They duped more than 800,000 Americans who collectively lost $2 billion. Welcome to what experts refer to as a rug pull. When I was a criminal prosecutor, though, we had a different name for this. It was corruption. Foreign interests got the best presidency money can buy. Donald Trump got richer, and Americans got screwed. Today, I introduced the Meme Act, which prohibits top federal officials from issuing, sponsoring, or promoting financial assets with criminal and civil penalties. Mr. Speaker, our public offices do not belong to us. They belong to the American people, and they're not for sale. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So obviously we have some, this guy calling out Trump. But here's the thing. Like, and I watched CoffeeZilla video the other day, and he's just like shitting on crypto in general, like Bitcoin and stuff like that. It's like, CoffeeZilla, you've been shitting on crypto after even the FTX collapse. Can we talk about how well Bitcoin is done? I get it. There's some individual, like a ton of individual scams and rug pulls and shit, but like crypto as a whole, like CoffeeZilla just hates it. And I think part of it is just like making content. He's like the crypto police, like dunking on crypto. But just like this guy, like, yeah. Trump coin is a top meme coin, and it still hasn't lost its rank in the top meme coins, and they've all moved together. Like the market's dumping. It's crazy. Like a lot of people come out of the woodworks and start talking shit, but when the market starts pumping, like this guy's not going to make a pro-Trump coin video. When Bitcoin hits 200K, like CoffeeZilla's not going to say, "Oh my God, Bitcoin's pumping to 200K." He's not going to say that. So there's two sides to a story. It's interesting, but even though Trump has been dumping, and I believe there's a ton of insider, action and stuff like that when it comes to these cryptos, you have to understand that like they're probably going to recover. The top cryptos are probably going to recover. Bitcoin's going to recover eventually, but
yeah. Shout out to Uncle Reeks and Bleezy Boy.
Uncle Reeks in the chat
on Instagram. Shout out to our guys.
What's up, babies?
Bitcoin just hit $84,000 right now. Go ahead and pull this up.
Nice.
Back to 84K. So all is well in the world. Nature is healing. We're recovering a little bit. I do have an interesting take on this politician stuff. First off, the irony of these politicians who make tens of millions of dollars from trading stocks are upset that Donald Trump launched a meme coin. But I might have to agree with them here, Rodney. I might have to agree with this politician. I don't know if you're a president, a son of a president, a wife of a president of any country, if you should be launching meme coins. I don't know if that's necessarily, I think there probably should be something signed into law that prohibits that. But I also think that there should be something signed into law that prohibits congressmen, congresswomen from trading stocks, insider trading. I just listened to a good podcast yesterday with Tucker Carlson and the guy that created the Nancy Pelosi tracker. And they were talking about all the politicians, Dan Crenshaw, Nancy Pelosi, how they use inside information to make a lot of money on stocks. I don't think that they should be trading stocks at all. And we're kind of having a rip. Bitcoin's about to close green on the day, only down 0.5% on the day. Bitcoin, what's going on here? We started the show at $80,000 Bitcoin. Up to 84,000, 84.3. Holy shit.
Boys are pumping.
The boys are pumping the pump.
Yeah.
Play that music. Pump the charts. Let's get back. 84,383. Give us some more.
Yeah, let's go. It's good to see them. Hopefully it's not a trap. We'll see. Okay. So what you say about like politicians not being able to launch meme coins, it's like, well, that's true decentralization. Anybody being able to do anything. But hear this. Check this out. So check this. If you want to pull up my screen here, the Trump organization files trademark for Trump. Filing trademarks in the DeFi space is crazy because like everyone's going to launch their own Trump token. But if it ever hits a certain market cap size, they can go after them. They can go after all these decentralized exchanges that are launching these coins. And we saw that with obviously Uniswap, an American company, if it's an Ethereum-based token or whatever, right? But Jupiter or Radium, it's like, okay, so we're going to go after these guys and other projects in DeFi if they have the name Trump. So that's interesting. But he has plans to launch a metaverse and NFT trading platform. First of all, metaverse. Excuse me, is this 2021? Can someone tell Trump the meta that the metaverse doesn't exist now? And the metaverse is really just a bad video game. Like the metaverse is literally, the definition is a place where you're like represented by an avatar, like online, like a digital world. And that was like fucking Halo 2 lobbies or Modern Warfare 3 lobbies. Like the metaverse isn't some new thing. And it's really just bad video games. And we got conned a lot in 2021, but I don't think anyone's going to follow the metaverse, trap anymore. An NFT trading platform. Does this mean the metaverse and NFTs are back or what? That's interesting. I
think it's dumb. But then again, you got to see that Mark Zuckerberg's been building the metaverse. They have some stuff where you can watch the UFC fights in the metaverse.
I get it.
I don't hate it. The metaverse, like, although it died in crypto, it's not dead overall. Like,
but is it crypto or is it just a game or is it just Facebook or Meta?
I mean, the NFT trading platform is obviously, but I don't know. I don't hate it. I think he's like 3 years too late to it. 4 years.
What I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah. But then again, like, shit makes a comeback, right?
I hope so.
Look at the fashion. While we're talking about this, though, I mean, Bitcoin's kind of on a tear, 84.6. Yeah, can we get an 85 live on the stream, boys?
Oh my God, big dip. Yeah, go to the hour. Can you see the hour?
Not on here, but
it's ripping.
You can when you look here. We're up 0.25%.
A lot of people are buying right now.
84.6. Can we get an 80? Can we get an 85 live on the stream?
I think we can. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy fuck. Let's get a little recovery, eh?
It's ripping. Yeah.
Someone on Instagram said I followed your calls and lost all my money. You told me to buy the top. Now I'm effed. Rodney made me lose so much money with his bad calls. Rodney was telling people to buy sweet at 5. Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It's like, yeah, we were buying sweet at 5. And guess what? In 10 years, not even 10 years, at the end of this cycle, will sweet end up higher than $5? Most likely. So
that's how it always is. Yeah, you tell people to buy something that it's like, I'm buying sweet at 5. I'm buying sweet at 3. I'm buying sweet at 4. I'm dollar cost averaging. And we're not traders. We're, especially with Bitcoin and top altcoins, I just buy when I can. It's like, are you dumping now or are you going to hold? In 6 months when SWE's $8, are you going to say, oh my God, thank you? Or are you going to come back and talk shit? Like, people are so fickle. It's like, have some personal accountability and responsibility.
And also, you don't lose until you sell. Like I've been buying SWE at 5, 4, 3. Yeah. Guess what? I'm still holding SWE. I've never sold any SWE. You don't lose until you sell.
Just people, bitch boys.
Now, if you ended up selling, that's on you, And I guess sometimes people have to sell and take their profits and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's like, this is part of the game, man. Like I remember vividly in 2021, I got in 2020. The price of Bitcoin went to $60,000. Everything was at an all-time high. We fell off a cliff, kind of similar to where we're at today. We fell off a cliff down to $30,000. Everyone was saying the same thing. It's over. I'm done. It's a bear market. And then we pumped all the way up to all-time highs. So I learned my lesson from there. I didn't sell in 2021. I kind of held through. I diamond handed. I was like, it's not over. It can't be over. And then by the time I hit $30,000, I'm like, fuck it. I might as well just hold for the rest of the bear market. We then pumped to all-time highs. So it reminds me similar there. I don't think it's over. I don't think we're going to pump till October, but I do think that we have one more incredible leg up, and we're probably going to set all-time highs for Bitcoin. Ethereum, I don't know. Solana now, I don't know. It's down so low, but a lot of the other altcoins, XRP, I think we're going to have all-time highs. Tron, Litecoin, Cardano. So we are still doing good, guys. This is just part of what happens in a cycle. And in 3 months, when we're at all-time highs, no one's going to remember this. Everyone's going to forget about it. You have short sight. That's why I always say the most important thing you do is dollar cost averaging if you can. Buy the fear, which is there's a lot of fear on the market today, Roddy. And then also just hold on for dear life. Better times are ahead of us. I try to never, ever sell a loss, even if it means holding to zero. It's probably not a good thing to do, but selling at a loss, especially on these top altcoins that are going to recover, is not necessarily the smartest.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing we do have to look forward to as well is like what's been going on in the space in general. Is the fact the SEC is kind of like loosening up. Obviously, the SEC has been loose, right? There's a lot of stuff going on with federal agencies. There's a lot of stuff going on in the government. And one of the big things that we were looking forward to is the SEC dropping major cases against like major crypto entities. And obviously Coinbase, with the huge W, hopefully XRP's next soon, Gemini, a bunch of other, crypto projects, protocols, and companies are, getting their cases dismissed from the SEC, which is interesting because, they waste a lot of money, a lot of litigation for no fucking reason. And that's bullish, right? Because right now, the main reason why the market's taking this shit is because of economic uncertainty. Wall Street is heavy into crypto. They're going to sell when they think something's weird with the economy. And we need to figure out what the fuck's going on with this war in Ukraine and Russia. Let me tell you something. If the war starts to fire back up again for some reason and that those deals fall through, Trump's meeting with Zelensky today, it's going to dump the market, right? Any World War III signs or anything like that, it's bad for the market. If these tariffs actually go through, it could be bad for the market. But what I'm thinking of, maybe the tariffs, right, don't really happen. Maybe we come to some sort of agreement in the month we have, and maybe we become like friends with Russia. Like a lot of people are so mad that Trump is like trying to be happy with Russia. Like, why can't we be in a place where everyone's fucking rich and happy? Yep. Trade's open. Russia can do their big thing, and maybe they're imperialistic and they want to take over Europe. Who knows? But maybe we can get to a spot where everyone's just making money. No one really cares about wars and those sorts of things.
I don't think it ever happens.
At least for like the major powers.
Yeah, we just always have had wars. That's
of course
death, taxes, and war. Shout out to the Captain B&B community in here, guys. We're still holding strong. Diamond handed that shit. Yeah. Rainbow Slice in the chat. You mentioned the SEC. Go ahead and pull this up. The SEC has now dropped lawsuits against Robinhood.
Yep.
Uniswap.
Yep.
Gemini, Consensus, which is the parent company of MetaMask, and Coinbase. Nature is healing.
Yeah.
And it really is. And I think we have a meeting about XRP today. But at the end of the day, it's like the new SEC administration, the new SEC administration has done good. Like, think about how many good things have happened in the crypto space in the past month or 2 months. Like, we now have a pro-crypto administration. A lot of our altcoins, though, are trading at a level that was only happened when we had our last administration, which most of us can say Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Gary Gensler, they weren't good for crypto. We now have a pro-crypto administration. I'm prepared, Rodney. I am fucking prepared to ride this shit to zero if I have to. I'm prepared to ride this to zero. I don't think that we're going to be going much lower. I do think the bull run's still on. I do think when you go from a $64,000 Bitcoin to a $108,000 Bitcoin, a correction is normal. It's expected. It's a better time to enter into the markets and buy the dips. And I'm still bullish on Trump. Trump has secured over $1.64 billion in investments in America. Yes, he's doing his tariff thing that's scaring a lot of investors and scaring a lot of people. But you have to understand that Donald Trump will not leave the crypto markets, the stock markets, and the economy worse than when he took it over. So long-term bullish, short-term, we're going through a lot of shit. The worst month of February ever. We're down around 20% on the month. The second worst month of February ever. And I think that March is going to be bullish, April and May. And I still do believe, I can confidently say, we will have all-time highs for Bitcoin, some meme coins, the top meme coins, and a lot of the altcoins in the space.
I agree. I do want to follow up on the whole Bybit hack, because to me this is interesting. And we were talking about yesterday, what happens if North Korea hacks Coinbase or an American company or something like that, for a massive amount of money? What do we do then?
War. All out war. Drop the fucking nukes. I'm just kidding. No nukes. But if Kim Jong-un hacks Coinbase, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight.
Motherfucker. I'm about to run past the DMZ, but check this out. So how did the hack unfold? And this is kind of scary because usually multi-sigs are bulletproof, right? So they're also called multi-signature wallets, which are widely used by crypto exchanges, Bloomberg reported. Multiple people are required to authorize transactions by entering their signatures to approve moving funds. We all know about that, right? And the Bybit hack, the hackers targeted a computer of an employee at Safe Wallet.
Is this different than SafePal wallet, right? Hardware wallet. It's different.
I think so, yeah. Bybit's crypto wallet provider. They tricked the signers by representing false information through a malicious code, making the automated system believe that it was approving a legitimate transaction, the report noted. Shahar Madar, vice president of security at Trust and Custody.
What a name.
At custody solutions provider Fireblocks, told Bloomberg that the attack was a form of an ambush. It was a piggybacking on an existing flow, he added. Alarming speed. Analysts were also alarmed by the speed in which the hackers gamed the system and siphoned off funds. Crypto funds from Bybit were laundered using decentralized exchanges and converted to other forms of crypto. So even though they're falling on the blockchain,
they're smart.
So I wonder, right? So
what happened? Can you scroll up? Can you scroll up? Can you explain this to a 5-year-old like this? You go down a little bit right there.
Yeah. So multi-sig.
What happened?
So for a multi-sig, right? Obviously, it's multi-signatures. You need more than one signature to be able to move any funds from my wallet.
Makes sense. But right there, where it says they tricked the signers by presenting false information through a malicious code. What was the code? What does that look like?
So when I think of this, I think of some, okay. So when you get those Indian call scam centers, and they talk to old people and they go on their computer and they fuck with the coding on the website to make it so it seems like they have more money in their bank account, and they have them send money or something like that. Say, oh, we sent you too much money, send us more money back. They did something similar to that, except it looks like they presented false information through a malicious code, making the automated systems believe that it was approving a legitimate transaction. Bybit's a huge exchange, right? It's huge. Top 10 in volume. It was it's a big
top
exchange.
5, one of the biggest.
So are they, is Coinbase and these other major centralized exchanges using similar security measures? Because Bitmart, whatever. Remember that big hack in 2000? We expect something like that, right?
Yeah.
But these big ones, are they using the same kind of the protocols that Bybit uses?
I don't like anything automated when it comes to $1.5 billion of customer funds. I don't like anything automated.
Yeah. But so it says, quote, I'm really coming up blank on how exchanges are going to probably be able to defend against this and make sure that the tool chains that are used and the people who are on the multi-sig aren't compromised socially or physically, Hughes said. So still something people did, right? Obviously to allow, I guess, the hackers to enter the system, but still kind of nerve-wracking in my opinion, because the last thing we need is something like Binance or Coinbase getting hacked.
Think about how much money $1.5 billion is. $1.5 billion was stolen. They were partying over there in North Korea. Whoever that hacker was, man, we talked about this yesterday, but he probably had a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, bro. Extra bread for the month.
But I mean, 1.5 billion even if you hack $10 million, you're happy. $100 million is insane. $500 million, $1.5 billion stolen. But I think it falls on the exchanges. And I saw a lot of stuff because Bybit got hacked. I saw a lot of information out there that a lot of these exchanges were liquidating their customers in order to send Bybit funds in order to make them whole. Because regardless, I mean, I don't know how much money Bybit has, how much revenue they do on a yearly basis, how much reserves they have. But when you lose $1.5 billion, I mean, your business is taking a huge hit. So I do think that this dip that we're seeing here today is a lot of manipulation as well, right? Like we're seeing people get liquidated left and right. And ultimately, it's just been one bad thing after the other. And keep in mind, every single thing that's been bad has happened on a Friday.
Yeah.
So today, after the stream, guys, I'm turning off my computer. I'm saying a prayer.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting the worst when I wake up on Saturday.
Not me. I'm streaming for 2 hours and a couple hours.
Let's go.
I'll stream, but, but I get it though. Like last night I was looking at the charts. I was like, God damn. How about Senator Lummis though? Don't we love Senator Lummis? Let's pull this up. Check this out. She spends dollars to save Bitcoin. This is how we're all feeling?
Let's get to crypto, Senator, because you're in New York City today for the Bitcoin Investors Conference. You'll be on several panels later today. I understand last night you bought drinks at a Bitcoin-themed pub key bar. But listen, you paid in cash. Why? How about Bitcoin?
Well, because I spend dollars and save Bitcoin.
Ooh, good answer.
Bitcoin is an asset that's growing in value. And I know it's volatile. Its short-term volatility has been in existence since it has been in existence. But in the long term, it's growing in value, where the US dollar is by design debasing. Every year, the Fed has it designed so it inflates 2% or more. They try to keep it around 2%, but they can't. And so the US dollar is always declining by design.
Yeah.
And so the scarcity of Bitcoin, the fact that 21 million will only exist in all of time, gives it that certainty, that stability, that scarcity in the long run. And there will be short-term volatility. But over time, as it becomes more ubiquitous, it will become more stable and more valuable.
It's nice to see someone like that.
Let's get to crypto,
in government
Senator,
that's
you're
like,
in New York City, today
just like perma bullish on Bitcoin. So I love that,
Who is this silver fox, Senator Lummis?
I got to hit,
Who is this
Gotta
silver
hit
fox?
the
But
culture.
I love politicians. They're so easy to read. It's like she makes sure she looks at the camera on. Okay, cash. You see the cash? Senator Lummis, why do you pay with cash? Well, I pay with cash. I hold my crypto, Good talking point. We like her. Silver fox. Got to find out if she's single or not. If she is, Senator Lummis, we're going to get you a trip. Going to get you a flight down here to Tampa. I'm just kidding. But Senator Lummis, good for the crypto space. Michael Saylor, good for the crypto space. Breaking news, Rodney. Not even really breaking, but Elon Musk did a long podcast with Joe Rogan. Should be live in about 7 minutes. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Making lunch, right? I got to go to the store real quick, make some lunch. And
Big
listen
lunch, guys. Rodney, let's tell everybody about your fitness journey. You're back on the grind. How you feeling?
Well, to be honest, I gained a lot of weight.
How much?
I wanted to chunk it. I think I was like 255, almost 260, which it's big.
What are you usually?
Like 220, 230, 220, 230.
So not that big.
No, but that's a lot of weight. Like
it's a lot of weight to carry around.
Yeah. So obviously had to go heal for a month, and now we're back making food on the fitness. I mean, I know how to lose weight. That's the thing. That's the hardest part is like knowledge. Got a nutritionist because I wanted to know what. So I know how to lose weight, but I don't know how to like eat the best foods to make me feel good. And that's what I want. I want to be able to eat to feel good, like energy.
Yep.
I don't have to drink caffeine all day. Like I don't have to take a bunch of naps because right now I'm like drinking caffeine, taking naps. But like it's all about eating the right food. So I hired a nutritionist who's my neighbor, Caroline. You're a fucking absolute gem.
Shout out Caroline.
She doesn't watch our show, but probably hates crypto. But anyways, like and I've been training now. I'm back to doing jiu-jitsu and kickboxing.
You feeling dangerous?
I'm feeling dangerous. Yeah. But I wasn't feeling that. I hate walking around, and coach probably knows what I mean. I hate walking around and not feeling dangerous. Like I'm going to be 35 in August. I'm getting older, and I want to be able to get old and feel dangerous. You know what I mean? Like I want to feel like I want testosterone to be going, and the truth is when you gain a bunch of weight and you stop eating good, and you stop sleeping good, and you drink a lot and do drugs and partying and stuff, your testosterone goes so down, especially when you have high body fat, your testosterone goes down.
Really?
High body fat.
We need high T. That's the only way to make it in the crypto space. Exactly. High T. Don't be a little beta male bitch. And I think that we should bring back fat shaming. I think that we should.
Daddy.
I mean, we live in the greatest country on earth, and 70% of us are obese slobs. I mean, and I get it. It's so much better to lay on the couch and eat pizza and ice cream, but you feel better. You're more motivated. You're more productive when you're up early, working out in the gym, getting sunshine, going on walks, going on runs, spending time with friends. But speaking of naps and caffeine, I took a nap at 10 a.m. this morning. I was up at 6
tired
in the gym, but I literally just was chilling on the couch before the stream. And next thing I knew, it was like 45 minutes later. I was like, did I just fall asleep at 10 a.m.? But I think that's because working out fucking hard in the gym. Shout out Mike Farley, who I don't know if he's in the stream. He was in the stream. He was bullish on crypto for a little bit. Now he's like, probably he hates crypto, guys. But ladies and gentlemen, we pulled out the bat signal last night, the KOL signal last night.
Who's back?
What's that?
Who's back? Anybody back?
No, we pulled out the KOL signal last night. We're trying to call back all the KOLs. All of them disappeared. There's only 2 KOLs, if you call us that. I guess 3. You, me, and Dave Portnoy in the space, and it's hard to put the team on our back for that long. So let's pull out the KOL signal, shine it on the wall. Let's get the KOLs back, guys. Crypto is still in a bull run. We're trying to call all the KOLs back from hiding. I don't know where they went. If you are a KOL, you can't get offended by mean comments, you know? Even when we're at all-time highs, you're going to get mean comments. Even when we're in a bear market, you're going to get mean comments. Don't read the comments. Everybody, let's say a prayer together. Let's bring back all the KOLs. The KOL signal was out hopefully Monday in March. March sounds like a good month for the KOLs to come back. We want all of them back. So back into the crypto news, Rodney. What else do we have today?
For the crypto news, that's pretty much it. We don't have a ton of ton of news today. I mean, there's some little things here and there, but I think we covered the main selling points. I do want to say, like, shout out to Crypto Rover, like probably some of the best content out there. I've been following Crypto Rover forever.
This guy,
he talked shit to you, huh?
Should I speak nicely about it? Yeah,
okay,
he
so
wasn't bad.
So he got butthurt because someone shared one of his things and took his logo off or something.
And I shared that.
And everybody, it's like, it's the fucking internet. Everyone steals memes and shit. Just be happy it came from your post, okay? You know,
I literally just pull up my screen. I literally posted this meme today. Wall Street's Best posted it like last night on Instagram.
Yeah.
I screenshotted it. I posted it. Wall Street Bets is going to be like, hey, man. Yeah. So Crypto Rover.
Big beta male bitch energy. But I do love Crypto Rover as a content creator. Just had a little moment. Maybe it's just having an extra crazy period or something.
But like people literally will word for word copy my tweets.
Cares?
I don't care.
I don't care.
I take it as a compliment. Like, you like my tweet that much? Thanks, buddy.
It's the
I don't need
fucking
credit.
internet.
It's the internet. But yeah, like literally I saw Comment Calls post a screenshot.
Everybody did it. Yeah.
So I copied it. I posted it. And Crypto Rover comments like, bro, why are you taking off my watermark?
Taking my watermark, yeah.
And then I'm like,
I didn't know it was yours.
I was like, because at Comment Calls did, and then Comment Calls comment, he's like, at Sugar did, and then Sugar said, like, people just steal shit on the internet.
Yeah, it's just fucking
New England Bass Trackers sounds like a little fisher company there. We're in Florida. We might need to start fishing. Says the rebound has started. Let's pull up the price of Bitcoin. Let's pull up the charts. Go ahead, pull us up. 84,000. Rebound started, baby. I mean, we are going to have a next leg up, guys. We are going to bounce. Even Ansem, which you can talk all the shit you want about Ansem. I think I've talked a lot of shit about him inadvertently. I don't know him. Seems like a cool guy.
Except he fucking dropped the bag with Bitcoin. But why didn't you whoop his ass?
He
bro?
did call, like, dude, he was, when Solana was at $290, he was doom posting. And everyone was giving him shit. And now Solana's
sweet too. Sweet, he missed. He called it earlier and it kept pumping, but then
no, he shorted Sweet at $5, and then someone's like, "Hey, how do you still feel about shorting Sweet?" He goes, 0. Fuck. But the guy has been right. Hate him or love him.
Should have whooped BitBoy's ass.
Hate or love it. The underdogs on top. Speaking of BitBoy, how's our boy doing?
Dude, BitBoy is fucking going. I feel bad. I mean, I was dunking on him last year because the whole situation with his ex-wife and his kids. He fucking his like little coworker, and obviously I was going to work at Hit Network, and he was like making shit up. And here's the thing, though. I had a karate combat fight with some guy named Keeper. Keeper hurt his ribs, allegedly. I think he was just scared to fight. Shout out to Keeper. They offered BitBoy the fight. He bitched out, even though he's talking a lot of shit about me. Even though he knew I was in Hit Network. He was talking shit on the internet and stuff like that. He knew I was coming after him. He declined the fight, which is a good business decision from him. But if you do want to run it back, BitBoy, hit me up. I'd love to whoop your ass. But now he's even turning against people that came out to bat for him, like AJ Rice Crypto and J Chains. It's crazy. And here's the thing. At this point, like, I just think he needs help. Like, I think I've been like down in the dumps with drugs before too. I get it. Like, when you're fucking high and shit, I get it. But he has some issues he needs to take care of, and I think he's addicted to some shit.
I've always loved him. I don't know why. He
created a manifesto. He's a piece of shit, dude. He created a manifesto online. A 4-hour fucking video where he he lost the case pretty much against his old employees. He lost it in the court of law after making all these conspiracy theories up. And now he's like saying, now everyone's a conspiracy now. Now everyone's out to get him. But I really think he just needs help. Like, he's on sorts of, if he just got off the drugs and like went to rehab or something, I think he'd be okay. But I don't want him to hurt himself. I don't want him to hurt himself or anything like that. Like, don't hurt yourself.
Or other people.
Let me hurt you in the ring.
Yeah. I've always thought he was like, I don't know why. I've always liked these funny characters. Like, I've always been a fan of Richard Hart. I've never owned Hex or Pulse Chain. That's probably why. I'd probably hate him if I didn't.
Yeah, thanks,
I've
Richard.
always been a fan of BitBoy. I actually met BitBoy in Miami. nice guy, really nice guy, really funny guy in person.
Yeah, he's very sweet in person. He's very, very sweet, dude. Very sweet. I saw him in Vegas too. Didn't say a damn word to me.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Nice guy, man. So
No,
hopefully
he's
he
not.
gets his help.
He's not a nice guy, dude. He's not a nice guy. He's a piece of shit. he's not a nice guy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay to say he's a dick. I know you don't like to get involved in the drama, but it's okay to be like, he's a dick, you know?
I just called Crypto Rover a cunt. No, but BitBoy, I think he just needs help, you know? He needs help.
He needs help.
And because it's not easy being a content creator. You know, it's like you're online all the time. Everyone knows every detail about your life. Him to the extreme. You know why I liked him the most though? You know what I thought that was the funniest moment of the bear market? When he got arrested on live stream.
Girlfriend in the backseat.
And like he was more, do you guys remember this video chat? He was more worried about the live stream. They're like, put the phone down. He's like, all right.
Guys, girlfriend's in the car.
Talking to the phone.
Cassie's in the car.
Who's in the car with you? Who's in the car with you? He's looking at the phone. He's like,
Cassie's in the car.
Cassie's in the car.
You
All
don't
right.
have to say shit.
I know. Nah, you kind of do. I mean, they're asking who's in the car. I would have ended the stream. Okay, hold on. I'm on a live stream. Let me end this.
Yeah.
So I don't get arrested on live stream. Cassie's in the car. He had a gun in his car. They went back to get the Lambo. What's up, Dom?
What's up, Dom?
Dom creating some logos for us right now, guys. If you are watching this, we are going to have some Locked In with the Boys merch coming pretty soon. We got hats, shirts, hoodies, and I think Rodney wants coffee mugs. So, guys, we would appreciate your support, guys. We're broke now. We need you to buy some merch. No, I'm kidding. But we do have some good merch coming here pretty soon. Sick-ass logos, Locked In with the Boys. As you guys know, we talk about health, wealth, prosperity, getting beautiful women, or men, if you're a woman. You got to add that in there. We do talk about it sometimes. And Locked In is just a lifestyle. You know, it's not just crypto related. It's not just a crypto podcast. You got to be locked in order to win this life, and we're all going to win this life. So merch should be coming here. Dom, what's the update? What's our timeline, Dom? Dom's cooking it up. I think probably a month or so. We should have some prototypes to wear. Yeah, getting arrested on live stream is gangster, but getting arrested with your side piece while you're married with a gun in the car to go get your Lambo back is fucking top G shit.
It's just he's just going through, bro. He's hearing the voice in his head, you know. He's fucking on a sick one. He's on a sick one, dude. He needs to chill the fuck out, bro.
Hopefully he gets some help, guys. We just hit 8,000 viewers here on X. Welcome back, everybody. Not bad. We did take a break because we were skiing in Aspen. I don't regret it at all. It was like terrible times in crypto, but we didn't disappear, right? We were still tweeting. We were still making videos. We were still having fun. My KOL, I'm going to get a sign right here that said like calling KOLs until they all come back. But we will be live every day next week, I believe, Rodney. March. Are you feeling bullish on March?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm feeling extremely bullish on March. I mean, it's weird because it's a Trump. It's a month where, remember, the whole tariff situation is going to happen in the beginning of April. So I don't know. It could be bullish. It could be bearish. It all depends on what the fuck's going on with our former trade partners, our current trading partners, and stuff like that.
What's that deadline for Trump tariffs?
Like April 2nd or something like that. April 3rd. Yeah.
Can we make it March 1st? And
not looking good, Chief.
Nah, I think Trudeau's going to bend the knee on March 15th. Mark that down there. Burb. Congrats. Nice turnout. Have a great day, everyone. We're not done yet. Hey, we're not done yet. I think that Trudeau's going to bend the knee in Mexico. I just saw that they arrested 26 cartel members and extradited them to the United States. 26, Rodney. 26 cartel leaders. So Mexico's doing work. How scary must it be to be the president of Mexico right now? That lady. Like, I feel like the threat is just always over you, especially while it's so corrupt. Is there any way to clean up the cartel? I mean, Nayib Bukele in El Salvador did it. They have the world's largest prison for gang members. Do you think Mexico could ever clean up the cartel problem?
I think the cartel is part of the government. I think that they run everything. Like it's FUBAR. And look, the United States knows this. I hear him talking about it, saying they need to clean up the cartel issue. It's like they run it, you know. And I honestly think going to the war with the cartels is a mistake.
Why?
Think they're across the border. You know how many fucking representatives have the fucking family kidnapped and shit? Like we don't want that. We don't want that. We need to figure something out in the middle. Like I think over time, the thing is like it's guerrilla warfare. Like United States is not good at guerrilla warfare. Shout out to Vietnam. Shout out to Iraq.
Our Navy SEALs would smoke the cartel. Come on.
Yeah, but like how many Navy SEALs are we gonna send? And like they're not just a bunch of fucking slobs. Like they're organized. They're sneaky. They're not out in public. That's the thing about guerrilla warfare. Like guerrilla warfare, it was Vietnam. Not the best soldiers could handle insurgency warfare in Vietnam. And what I mean by that is everyday looking ass niggas in the daytime, and at nighttime they're shooting
Yeah,
at you.
yeah.
We lost in Iraq and
It's tough,
Afghanistan.
though. That's a tough.
Unless you go and flatten everything, which we can't do that.
Yeah.
It's a tough job.
That's a tough war strategy because you're right. People could just look
and they're
like,
right here.
yeah. And I should say, if there's any cartel members watching this stream, I'm going to Mexico in about 1 month. So I take back if I said anything bad. So please, I'm going to Tulum. I'm going to be staying at the Four Seasons. Please don't. I'm just kidding. I'm actually not going to Mexico. I don't really feel safe in Mexico.
I like I'm from San Diego. We used to go to Tijuana all the time to party and stuff. I've been to Los Cabos, La Paz, Ensenada, like Rosarito. Like,
why you change your accent when you say this shit?
I've never. That's a Mexican accent.
La Paz, Ensenada,
La Paz, Los Cabos,
Rosarito.
La Paz, Los Cabos.
Say Ibiza.
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 Barcelona. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I went down there with like my white ass ex-wife and like no issues.
I didn't have any issues. I was at a dinner one time though with my ex-girlfriend's friends in Tulum, and then all of a sudden, like literally 6 dudes with fat ass guns coming, like 5-star restaurant like this, and the waiter's like, "Everything's fine, no worries." And they were just looking for somebody, right?
Oh wow,
somebody. Because I walked into the restroom.
That's scary, yeah.
I walked in the restroom to take a piss, and there's like 3 big Mexican dudes and like 1 little one, and they're fucking got him by the neck, like, "Hey, motherfucker, you don't do this." And like one of the guys was pissing, some white dude from like Tennessee, Texas, and he's like, "Hey, what's the problem?" They're like, "Oh, nothing, home break, party on, everything good." Yeah. And then they're just like, and then 3 minutes later, dudes come in with AKs to our restaurant. So I think it's safe to say Mexico is still somewhat of a third world country.
Yeah. Of course, it is a third world country. It's not somewhat.
Is it? Well, it's also nice. They have like nice resorts, nice restaurants.
Well, yeah, they have good touristy spots, but it's for sure a third world country, Yeah. But those touristy spots, you don't want to fuck those up because you're going to stop the money. So the cartel knows. They're not going to fuck. Does
Kayla live in Mexico? She said, "Let's go. I'll hook you up. Just don't wear that Balenciaga." Does Kayla live there?
Yeah, you dress down. Yeah, for sure.
I wear Adidas. I wear Nike, and I wear a Movement watch. Yeah, that's what I wear in Mexico. But Rodney, I think that's a show.
Yes, sir. It's it, boys.
Chat. We appreciate you guys. Do us a favor. Put on your bat signal, guys. Let's get the KOLs back here. It's hard carrying the crypto space, being bullish. Just Rodney, me, and Dave Portnoy. What a trinamic trio. Rab is right. What's up, brother? We appreciate you guys. Any more news before you log off?
That's it.
All right, guys. That's it. Happy Friday. Be prepared for some crazy shit to happen today, as crazy shit happen every single Friday. And we'll see you guys on Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Peace, guys.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
Peace.